There's a reason most people never reach their goals. It's not because they're not talented. It's not because they're not good people. It's because they live their lives hoping instead of deciding, wishing instead of working. Today we change that. Listen to me. Don't write this down. It's not a principle. Listen quickly. I'll give you the first principle. Number 1. This is not the principle. It's going to be a dogfight. I would love to tell you that on the road to success everything is going to work out. It's not. It's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a dogfight. For those of you watching my videos, on the road to success, I lost 5 aunts to cancer. It's a dogfight. In the midst of my business, I lost aunts. I had to go to funerals. We had to get on a plane. We had to drive. We had aunts close to my age who died, who didn't have insurance. We had to raise money. A dogfight. I had cousins shot in stores, execution style, shot in the back of the head. Weiss, it's a dogfight. You don't see that on YouTube. You don't see that on my Instagram. It's a dogfight. My wife, 3 years ago, 7 lesions following the brain. It's a dogfight. It hasn't been easy. It's a dogfight. The road hasn't been a straight path to success. It's been rough. It's been crooked. It's been hard, but I've made up my mind that I will get a reward for the pain that I go through. I will not stop in the middle of the process. I will not be defeated. I will not be destroyed. I will take everything that happens in my life and I will allow the pain to push me to greatness. You will not break me. You will not stop me. You will not defeat me. The only way I lose is if I quit. It's going to be a dogfight. And so if you're ready to quit, then don't get started. If you're looking for an easy path, don't get started. If you think they're not going to close the door on you and say no 1,000,000 times, don't get started. But every time they close the door, I just get excited. Why? Because I am not a no. I'm one yes away. I'm one yes away. You can't keep telling me no forever. You can't keep denying me forever. This type of energy, this type of passion, you can't stop it. You can contain it for a while, but you cannot stop it. This is life, and you can't defeat me. You don't have enough power. You don't have enough energy. You don't have enough strength to stop this. Contain it for a year. You might. 2 years. You might, but hate does not have enough energy to destroy love. It can't destroy this, so I'm telling you today it's going to be a dog fight, and the sooner you realize it, the better. Okay, so let me just say this to you in America, and I'm sure it's the same thing here. In our armed forces, let's just pick one, the Navy. Let me tell you guys, this is good. Listen to me very closely. The first thing they teach you. Someone help me out. You were in the Navy, right? They're teaching you war. What's the first thing they teach you? Boot camp, what's the first practical thing they would teach you? How to swim? No. Listen to me very closely. The first thing they teach you. The very first thing is how to respond when you have a jammed gun. And number 2, how to carry a dead body. That's the first thing they teach you. Not how to defend yourself, not how to swim. The first thing they teach you is what to do when your gun jams. How to carry a dead body. And why would they start you there? Because that's the worst case scenario. That's what you're not prepared for. You're not thinking that your gun is going to jam. You're not thinking your boy is going to get killed and you have to drag his body. So listen to me. It's not hardships that hurt us. It's not my cousin getting shot twice. It's not my cousin spending 50 years in jail. It's not my aunts dying from cancer. It's not my wife being diagnosed with 7 lesions on the brain. What breaks most people is that they never prepared for that. You put all your little goals and your little dreams together, but it's not the thing that broke you that broke you. It's that you never even thought about the fact that you could be broken. You never prepared for the worst case scenario, and the reason why ET started here, because I'm prepared for it. If you know anything about me, I still lay on floors. I still eat chips off the floor. I do things that to most people seem crazy. Why would you do that? Because I'm always prepared. One day we might not live in a house. One day something might happen, and if I have to go back to that, it's not going to break me. And so I present to you a diamond. Most women love them. Most men spend a lot of money on them. Most women love them. Most men work a long time to afford a nice one. The thing we covet the most, for a diamond to be produced, it must first go through extreme heat. Extreme pressure, are you hearing me? For a diamond to be produced, it must go through extreme pressure, extreme heat, and if that wasn't enough, what makes a diamond is the cut. So if you want to be a diamond, you must go through extreme pressure. If you can't take pressure, then you're not a diamond. Then, after all the pressure you thought you couldn't handle, you think it's over. Then they turn on the heat. Of all the stuff I've gone through in my life, feeding out of trash cans, sleeping in abandoned buildings, the worst thing that ever happened was going to the hospital and hearing that my wife had a chronic illness and might not be able to walk one day. People say, you have CJ, it never broke you. Why? Because I've been broken so much, I've been defeated so much, I've been disappointed so much that I know what it feels like, and I can handle it. It didn't happen to me at 19. It didn't happen to me at 20. It didn't happen to me at 30. It happened to me at 40. After I had been through all this, all the pressure. Life said, you finished with pressure. I said, yeah. Life said, then bring on the heat. Then, after the pressure and the heat, I thought it was over. Then the Creator said, now you're ready to get cut. You said you wanted to be great, son. You said you wanted to travel the world. You said you wanted to help people, inspire people. Then you got to be a diamond. But listen to me closely. If you've ever studied a diamond, once it goes through that type of pressure, and it finally becomes a diamond, at that point you can't break it no more. Are you hearing me? Once you get to that point, you cannot be broken anymore. And the only way they can tell if a diamond is real or fake is by applying pressure. They don't just look at it and guess, they test it. So I'm being honest with you. I'm not giving you 7 principles today. I'm telling you the very first thing before we get to the principles. This is going to be a dog fight, and if you soft, this ain't for you. Get out now. This is where you say, I quit. But if you're willing to say, I'm not going to quit, I guarantee whatever success you want, you're going to have it. All right, so here's number 1. I apologize it took a long time to get to number 1. Number 1, Denzel Washington. You must be very intentional and deliberate. The stuff that you wrote down on that piece of paper is not going to happen by osmosis. You're not gonna wake up one day and find a law degree. You're not just gonna walk out of your house. There it is with my name on it. It's not gonna work like that. If you're married, it's not gin. If you're married, I promise you, I've been married over 26 years. If you're gonna have a good relationship, you're gonna have to work for it. If you have a business, you're gonna have to work for it. If you want a healthy relationship with your children. But I made up in my mind that nothing's going to stop us from having a daily relationship. I will do whatever it takes, make whatever adjustments I need to make. So it's gonna be a dog fight, but I'm telling you from personal experience, you don't have to start with anything. I'm a living example. You don't have to have anything to get started. Not even a daddy. I'm being real with you, not a bank account, not a name. We need a camera, not a camera. We didn't have a camera when we first started. Not even business cards. We still don't have business cards. People say, how are you so successful without business cards? I don't know. We just sit here. Take our number down. If you're serious, here's my number. Call me. So number 1, you need to be very intentional and deliberate. I'm gonna give you 3-4 things and let you go. The first one is you need to be very intentional and deliberate. And what I mean by very intentional and deliberate is, please, you have to hear this. I believe in rugby that both teams are professionals, correct? Listen to me. Both teams are professional. Both guys have started young and they are all physically able to play the game. But what happens is you have one team that's good in spurts. You have another team that's dominant. Come on. Hear what I'm telling you. When I say I need you to be intentional and deliberate, hear me. I want to paint the picture. You have one team that has the ability to score. They have the ability to do well. They have the ability to score on the opponent. But their challenge is, they can't do it. They can't sustain it. The teams that are dominant, all blacks. Dominant because they can do it from beginning to end. Listen to me. And they can do it team after team after team. They can do it over and over and over. They dominate because they put pressure on you from the time you start to the very end. Like, even when they're up, they continue to dominate. And your problem is you're not intentional and deliberate. You wake up on Monday. You might be strong, but by Wednesday, somebody told me, E.T., it's Wednesday, it's hump day. I thought every day was hump day. It's holiday. I thought Sunday was grind day. I thought Sunday is where you really get started. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? You're not intentional and deliberate. You are hoping. You are hoping that the best is gonna happen to you. And the best never happens to you. Listen to me very closely. As a Christian, I remember going to God and crying out and saying, I'm doing all the right stuff. I'm doing all the right stuff. I'm not hurting nobody. I'm finding folks' wallet, and I'm finding a way to get their wallet back. I'm not disrespecting females. I'm trying to do all the right stuff. Why am I broke? God's saying, being a good person has nothing to do with making money. That's absolutely. You're a good person, and you're going to be rewarded for that. CJ, I can lose my computer, and somebody's going to send it back to me. I lose stuff all the time. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna lose people, but I lose stuff. It's like, it's not that deep. Listen to me. I'll leave money and somebody. I'll leave money not even in a wallet, just money sitting there. And I'll come back, and somebody said, did you lose some money? It had your name on it. Like, I'm being honest. The Beats by Dre, I left them on the plane the other day. Did some work, came back. I just randomly walked up to gate 48 and said, I lost some headphones. And he said, oh, are they black with red? I said, yeah. He said, I think they're down in security. I'm like, security? That's 2 miles from here. I gotta catch a plane in another 15 minutes. He said, oh, I'm sorry. What's your name? I said, Eric Donald. He said, oh, they're right here? We're talking about in Los Angeles, California. I randomly walk up to a gate, and this guy just happens to have my stuff. So God said to me, good stuff is always going to happen because you're doing good stuff. Money's not gonna come to you because you're not doing money stuff. Come on, you gotta hear what I'm telling you. He said, you gotta be intentional and deliberate about money stuff. You've got to create a product that people need, and you've got to give it to them regularly. Like, thank God it's Monday. For the last 8 years, you just gotta keep giving it to her in the first year. Nothing the second year. Nothing the third year, a little something the fourth year, a little bit more. About the 5th year, boom, you're a household name. You got to be intentional and deliberate whether you're making money or not making money. You got to decide that you're going to do something, and you've got to do it every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday. Probably some of you in this room, you're not intentional and deliberate. You're a good person that just hopes good stuff is gonna happen to you. So you need to be on Facebook, because Facebook, they're not just good people. They do the analytics and tell you who's watching your stuff and who's not watching it. Use the numbers, hear what I'm saying. If you are intentional and deliberate, I wake up every single day. See, I don't care what country I'm in. I don't care how long we've been on the flight. I don't care what our schedule is. What time do I wake up every day? Okay, when we were in Poland, what time do I wake up? Okay. What about England? What about Australia? I just sent my family to Toughness in New Zealand. I'll be looking at what time it is at home and say, yesterday. I said yesterday. I like this. I need to be a bad man. I said it's yesterday. Negative 18 hours. I'm still getting up at the exact same time since we've been here. We just finished working out. How long did I run on the treadmill? Nothing changes. Nothing changes, guys. I'm very intentional, and some of you could be so. You'd be so much better if you just didn't leave things to chance. Eric, what are you saying? I thought you were a man of faith. I am. Faith without works is dead. They kind of go together. Faith works. Not one of them by themselves don't work. Magically. You can't work your way to it. You can't faith your way to it. It's a beautiful blend of faith. I believe the plane is going to land in Australia, but I still got to get on it. I believe that people are going to show up. When we're in Brisbane, we're in Perth, we're in Sydney. We don't know that people are going to show up. We bring our... I brought my wife. If I crash with my wife, that's it for life. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? So faith is great. We believe we're gonna get here. We believe things are gonna work out. But I still gotta get on the plane. I still gotta land. I still gotta work out. I still gotta do GIF. We still gotta do the podcast. Like nothing changes because I'm in a different country. And I'm in today or tomorrow. I'm literally in tomorrow right now. I need you to write this down. How can you be more intentional and deliberate about your life? And when you get home, you're gonna answer it for me. All right. 2 more things. I'm gonna let you guys get out of here. I promise. I need you to be intentional and deliberate. Do we do the podcast at a different time every week? Same time? Do we do thank God it's Monday on Wednesday? Do I, as a preacher, have my services on Thursday? Same thing every time. Come on, guys. I'm not trying to make this deep. I'm trying to make this as simple as I can. When you leave this room, you're going to go to a whole other level. A year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Denzel walked in and said 16 seconds. Principle number 2, heightened sense of awareness. You need a heightened sense of awareness. Some of you are making the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over. I need you to have a heightened sense of awareness. When he walked in a room, before he moved, he studied. And many of you in this room, you are moving and then studying. And you keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. Come on, hear what I'm telling you, making the same mistakes over and over and over. I remember crying, why are these guys? Why are motivational speakers traveling all over the world and I don't get to travel all over the world? I'm trying to do right by people. I'm speaking all over the world. What's going on? And as I did my homework, I said, oh, Eric, you're doing something wrong. You are motivating and they're empowering. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need a name, a bank account, or even a camera. You just need intention. You just need consistency. And if you're willing to do what most won't every day, no matter what, the world will have no choice but to remember your name. Faith without action is fantasy. So wake up, show up, dominate, and never leave your greatness to chance.